It's normal behavior. There should be... What? Just fucking Trump guy again? Jesus Christ, it is. Yeah, you could just do everything quieter. If you guys are wondering who the Trump guy is after the show, he's the guy wearing a camouflage polo shirt. A war breaks out at a golf course. We're ready to go. We're in safe hands. He's like, I did 2 tours in Desert Storm. I was like, motherfucker, you were in a sand trap. Twice. Yeah. A different way to blend in besides camouflage is to just shut the f*** up.
Shout out to Brian Parisi for having to put up with this. On that very subject.
Speaking of wrestling, did you guys see Trump just announced he's going to ban pro wrestling? No, he didn't, but don't that just sound like some shit that he would do, right? It's too gay, it's way too gay. John Cena says I can't see him, I see him just fine. Rey Mysterio, what's the mystery? You're Mexican, you gotta go.
This shows just how easy it is to believe the most irrational things, because that is simply how they move in this era.
So my friends were like, dude, the Trump supporters are storming the Capitol. And I was like, oh, like, what if they got organized? And then I turned on the TV and I was like, oh, good, good, good. They haven't done that at all. It looked like every single person that's always wanted to go but has never been invited to Burning Man. It was like that exact crowd of people. I really liked watching people climb up the sides of buildings next to staircases. They're like, it's a revolution, tactical entry. Like, dude, you know you could just use the visitor center, right? That's your capital. You're allowed to be there. I found like 4 videos online of a guy going like, we just run up there, man. We just go up there, man. We could take it. Then his friend's like, and then what, man? And then he's like, and then we'll have it. That's your coup plan?
As we've stated so many times, we are in the dumbest timeline in politics, okay?
I thought Trump versus Kamala was gonna suck. Then 3 days in, Trump was like, yeah, I don't even think she's black. I was like... Subscribe. I'm watching, dude, Trump versus a minority. I'm watching that every day of the week. Like, you don't know what he's gonna do. He's wild. 3 days after that, he was like, yeah, I'm hotter than she is. I was like, what? He was at a rally. He's like, I'm way more attractive than Kamala. I'm like, who is that for? Dude, like, that's accidentally so progressive. That's like the most pansexually inclusive statement of all time. The idea that there's a human being on planet Earth looking at Trump and Kamala going...
Joey Avery also cooking on his TikTok. Please go follow him and support his work.
Trans. Who else has a question? Shut up, wait a second. Till the hustle off, an independent. Canada, we love it. I'm gonna call it Chile, Mexico. Chile, first time my wife was with maple syrup. No, deport her. Next question. What else? Where are you from? Oh, definitely no. How about a white guy? Yep, looks like an Asian guy. Close enough. What? Hey, try it again in English. Program? Yeah, come on. I'm sorry. We got Junker King over here. I don't speak Mortal Kombat secretly. Oh, wow. What a gay question.
Genuinely one of the funniest bits I have seen in quite some time. Bravo to both of these gentlemen.
Political affiliations aside, because I know I'm in Vermont, we probably agree on a lot of things. But political affiliations aside, who the fuck is still on the fence? Between who?
Trump and Harris. Only because they're VPs.
Okay. So Tim Walz or JD Vance? You see those two guys and you're like, how can I decide? Let's make a decision now. So what do you like about JD Vance?
I just like the other guy better. Or the other...
Who, JD Vance?
Yeah.
Okay, more than Walz. But you don't like Trump? Okay. What do you like about JD?
I'm a PR major.
What's a public relations? A PR? Okay. What does that? Why did you say that? Though? What does that have to do with anything?
He's a case study in all of my classes. So
Who?
JD Walz.
Wait, no. Stop. JD.
Prior to the election, this took place, which is a must-see. Because whether you like it or not, there are folks like this all around us who cannot see the forest for the trees. Please watch that full video on Gianmarco Cerezzi's YouTube channel. And a quick plug, check him out on The Rick Strom Show because I had the pleasure of interviewing him on my podcast. That last video is truly fascinating and alarming simultaneously. Because if you are looking at someone like Tim Walz and thinking that he cannot compete, or it's neck and neck rather in her eyes, with someone like JD Vance, I mean, let that marinate for a second. And then to also internally put into consideration that this person likely does not know Vance's history and how big of a hypocrite he is. Because let me just give you an example that I know all of y'all are aware of. If you were to call someone the big H and say that that person is selfish and they're only in it for themselves and they're only in it for the money and advancing their career, and you say all of those things, and then years later you decide, no, I'm actually going to try and support this person so they can end democracy. I mean, wouldn't you look a bit sideways? Like, this is a guy who has basically been, in one way or another, of the belief that Christian nationalism is the way, which some pastors are arguing is the antithesis of Christianity and what Jesus taught. And then you look at someone like Tim Walz, who appears way more charismatic, not as politician-y, feels like just old school, cool dad guy. He's talking about home repairs. He's talking about loving his kids immensely, taking them to different fairs in Minnesota. Like, I'm truly blown away that it's even close. Like, truly blown away. One actually knows about football. The other just goes in a skybox because Daniel Penny is there and he wants to promote someone like that. Stark contrast between the two. And the fact that this person is in PR and views Vance as a case study, yet cannot discern the differences between Walz and Vance is just, I said it already, it is fascinating. And it also leads me to believe that we are still, as we continue to be, in an information war. Because some of the stuff that I went over and how Vance this is likely misconstrued his entire story, so he could then become the prominent person he is by selling a book. It's just telling of where we are right now and how so many people helped us get there.